Thank you, Dan, for this nice introduction. And thank you, Marco. I don't see Marco anymore, for the invitation in this forum. Actually, I met Marco 3 years ago when we were doing some work for General Electric in Germany. And we took the same taxi on our way back to the airport. At that time, Marco was telling me, we need to meet more, and we need to have you participating on a number of things. I said, why not? Here we are. So thank you for the invitation. It's a great place to be, and a great location in Italy, Milano. So I would like to talk to you about innovation in manufacturing. And to start with, I would like to give you a few words about our company, Dassault Systèmes. Our company is made of, first of all, it's a software company, software and scientific company. We are 11,000 people with more than 100 nationalities over the world. And we are investing massively in R&D. More of 50% of our people are in R&D to develop softwares and business experience. We are developing long partnership with a large number of clients and customers, close to 200,000, and we have a large network of partners, 3,500 partners over the world. Those partners could be partners for us in R&D, in approaching and developing business with our customers, and also, of course, in the domain of research and education. So we are a long-term driven company, again, investing all the time massively with 50% of our headcount in R&D. Our purpose at Dassault Systèmes is really to provide businesses and people with 3D experience universe to imagine sustainable innovation capable of harmonizing product, nature, and life. This is what we are looking at for the 20 years to come. In the past 30 years, since we created Dassault Systèmes, we have been investing significantly in the digital and virtual world to imagine, create, design, and produce new products for the manufacturing industry. So it's something that we have been doing since day one in the past 30 years. And we are developing this with significant numbers of customers and clients in all industries. We have always been working with industry leaders in multiple segments. Aerospace, Boeing speaking today, is one of our great partners for decades in designing and building airplanes. And of course, we have many others in all sectors, the automotive industry, industrial equipment, high tech, but also with world brand, consumer brands, with a number of consumer brands. Next one. So looking at what we heard this morning about the challenges, for sure, a lot has been done in the manufacturing world to create and with a raise to the productivity level that has been create great output and at the end of the day making more products more available to a larger number of people. This is a great outcome of it, products more available to a larger number of people. At the same time, a number of challenges that have been mentioned, and one of them for sure is the job creation, which has been a challenge if we look at the proportion of manufacturing job for the world of manufacturing. There is a number of things that are changing. First of all, nowadays the economy is changing. The way products are designed, the way they are produced, even the way they are made available to the users and consumers is completely changing. At the same time, consumer behaviors are changing. Consumers are not buying product anymore, they are buying experiences. And we have great example of that, as you may recognize some of them on this picture. For you, representing or for those representing here industrial companies, one challenge moving forward is really to transition manufacturers from designing and manufacturing product to designing and delivering complete experiences to users and consumers. This is not an IT problem. First of all, it goes beyond the product itself, and it includes and transforms completely the interactions that manufacturers are having with the product, with the consumers, and with all the manufacturing suppliers that they have in the supply chain, on the value chain. In front of those challenges, the good news is that we are in the digital era that has started already years ago. And really, the digital era is not only about digitizing processes the way they are, but it's really the opportunity to transform the society and develop the experience economy from a business perspective. With the virtual world, we can extend the real one, and we can plan and transform its necessary transformation moving forward. It's risk-free, and everybody knows in the design area, in the world of product design, that the virtual world has freed massively the creativity of engineers and designers. Now, in manufacturing, it does bring the opportunity to dynamically recompose the value chain, the complete value chain, and deliver new manufacturing experience. This is what we can call service-oriented manufacturing. It's all about innovation and business experience in manufacturing. I would like to illustrate for you three important components of that, and also for sure examples from some of our customers. The first one is, for sure, if you look at manufacturing system today, they are usually made of manufacturing players that are fragmented and isolated. They don't really know what each other, or at least what each of the contributors are doing and the way they are doing. Think about a digital model that would extend and represent all levels of manufacturing, from the operation level to the factory level to the value chain actors, all this modeling, including the manufacturing definition, and together with it, the manufacturing know-how and knowledge. Making this available to all the manufacturing stakeholders, will give them the opportunity to see, to understand what others are doing, and to collectively plan all the manufacturing activity all along the value chain. We have been working, as an example, with a global tire company who has decided to federate all its suppliers, all its internal site, by building and using this technology. The key outcome of this is really the ability to serve worldwide market, to answer the demand for whatever it is faster enough, and to reduce the cycle time you need for product introduction. And this being done not when the product is designed, but when the product is at the stage of the design. Connecting to this model to the real world, maybe it's coming. Connecting this model to the real world, give the virtual world, then the virtual world becomes a real representation of the actual manufacturing operation, the representation of the reality on the virtual world. Now, virtual world enables simulation, can project and predict alternative, understand what the business impact of this one versus this one is, and be capable of making commitments before it is committed in the physical world. And then the virtual world, connected to the real one, can really become a decision support. We have multiple examples of that, and I would like just to take one here from the ATCO company in Germany.
Fentehelp zunächst mal ist das größte Einzelinvestitionsprojekt in der Firmengeschichte ECOS. Wir investieren hier an den beiden Standorten Markt Oberdorf und Bäumenheim 200 Millionen Euro. Zunächst mal erhöhen wir die Kapazität unserer Werke um 60%, aber auch möchten wir das modernste und effizienteste Traktorenwerk installieren. Wie wir das machen, dabei hilft uns unser Eco-Produktionssystem. Das Eco-Produktionssystem beschreibt letztendlich, wie wir unsere Lean-Methoden implementieren, aber auch im Zusammenhang mit einem neuen IT-System. Wichtiger Bestandteil dieses IT-Systems ist FlexNet. FlexNet dient dazu, unsere Prozesse zu optimieren. Zunächst mal schafft FlexNet Transparenz. Das, was man nicht messen kann, wird man auch nicht verbessern können. FlexNet hilft uns, Daten und Analysen zu liefern, um letztendlich unsere Prozesse zu optimieren. Kennzahlen sind wichtig, um unsere Prozesse zu verstehen und unsere Potenziale zu erkennen. Die Potenziale benötigen wir, um wichtige strategische Entscheidungen zu treffen, beispielsweise Make or Buy, aber auch um das Tagesgeschäft besser zu verstehen und letztendlich hier auch Rückschlüsse und Analysen zu ziehen, um Probleme zu erkennen und zu beheben.
Looking at the market dynamics, the need for industrial manufacturer to respond faster to different business opportunity requires, in our view, the ability to make global production system recomposable, to dynamically adapt and configure the value chain to meet the requirement wherever you are producing, wherever you are designing in the world. We heard a lot about that, but we are really working on packaging production system as a set of manufacturing services. This gives the opportunity to recompose manufacturing services between themselves within a given company, but also recomposing them with others from suppliers on a global basis in a short period of time. And we have another example of that coming in just a minute. At the same time, in front of this need of responding fast to new demand, products are getting smart and connected. And we have multiple examples of such product. And here we have a great opportunity in manufacturing. The product getting smart and connected really change the relationship between manufacturer and users. With the connected objects, manufacturers do more than just producing the product. The story there doesn't stop at when getting out of the factory. It goes much further all along the product life cycle for its support, and even more when the product itself becomes a service. This is a great opportunity, and we have for sure an example here again from one of our customers in the US, Midwest Vaco.
Everything's now instant. I can get anything instantly on my iPad or my iPhone. I can find out information about anything. That's creating an atmosphere where consumers are really changing the way they purchase, the way they react to brands. And so we've got a lot of customers asking about how do we decrease our lead times. If the Atlanta Braves win the World Series, how can I have the score on that package the next day in the Atlanta area? There's huge value, not in necessarily what the carton is, but how do they get it in the hands of the consumer faster in responding to what the consumer wants that week. Insights in market, what that brings to our customers is really very simply speed to market and an overall quality solution that meets their needs and their consumers' needs faster and better than anything else anyone can do. When a customer comes to us and they want to do something with their brand today, And they want to really think about how do I take my brand strategy and convert that to a consumer-centric packaging strategy that's consistent with my brand. But because of our insights to in-market approach, we do that better and faster, we believe, than anybody else in the market. Today, if a designer in Richmond is working with a designer in China on a project, okay, we email those things back and forth, right? And it's slow. With Dassault systems in the 3D experience, they'll be working on the same package at the same time. And it's really a very different way to approach design. And then we have to be able to make it at scale. We're still not satisfied with an 18-month cycle, typically 12 to 18 months. We've got to figure out how we do that much, much faster. In 18 months, brand managers disappear. Consumers change their preferences. Something new is more exciting. So we chose a very aggressive goal of 6 months. That would provide huge value to the customers that we work with to allow them to go from the beginning of the project to a product on the shelf in 6 months.
All in all, our vision really is the virtual world can improve and extend the real one. It's a tremendous opportunity for transforming manufacturing by developing new services before the product is designed and after, all along the product life cycle. It really places people and the human back at the center. It's really about innovation. And we truly believe that we have the opportunity here to make all the manufacturing stakeholders real actors of the innovation process. We truly believe that it's a great opportunity to make manufacturing attractive again for the young and coming generation. Education has a lot to do here. I know it's a key topic for this conference. It's our vision of transforming manufacturing. Thank you very much for your attention.